Dear Professor and everyone, the following is my individual presentation. First of all, my research topic is an explanatory study of preschool teachers' educational beliefs. This is my outline of the presentation, include the problem statement, research objective, and research question, quality research design, participants, data collection, data analysis, trustworthiness, list of references, and appendices. This is the problem statement. Here, I found out the existing problems according to the literature I consulted and stated the problem. The first one is lack of awareness of the educational beliefs expressed by earlier childhood education work and educational behavior. The corresponding problem statement is educational beliefs are established in the process of understanding education and teaching, and teachers can gradually form the correct educational beliefs through educational and teaching activities to better promote professional development. The second one is lack of awareness of the factors that affect the educational beliefs and behavior of preschool teachers. The corresponding problem statement is because preschool teachers are faced with young children, some people think that preschool teachers are almost equal to nannies to some extent, which leads many preschool teachers to lose confidence in their work and gradually fall into the so-called rule dilemma of professional marginal people in education. The third one is there is little research on the thinking propensity of preschool teachers' educational beliefs and behavior. The corresponding problem statement is before 1980, most of the research on education and teaching tended to focus on teachers' visible external teaching behavior, but lies on their deep internal thinking and belief exploration. In the earlier childhood education stage, most of the research introduced some Western teaching modes and forms of earlier childhood education, but lies on the issues of teaching thinking of earlier childhood teachers. This is my research objective and research question. The questions mentioned here are corresponding to the above problem statement. In order to ensure that the research questions of the study have a theoretical basis, the first research objective is discourse on the educational beliefs of preschool teachers in preschool education work and educational behavior. The research question is, what are the educational beliefs of preschool teachers about preschool education and educational behavior? The second research objective is explanation of the important factors that affect preschool teachers' educational beliefs and educational behavior. The research question is, what are the important factors that affect preschool teachers' educational beliefs and behavior? The third research objective is explain the influence of the above factors on preschool teachers' thinking propensity. The research question is, how do the above factors affect preschool teacher thinking propensity? This is my quality research design, which is divided into 4 parts. The first step is determine the research topic and objective. Some of the content is briefly mentioned here. The purpose of this research is to explain the educational beliefs of preschool teachers and other related issues. Discourse the preschool teachers' thinking propensity from their education belief and behavior. The second step is research focus and significance. The focus of this research is to explore the unique behavior and educational characteristics of the two preschool teachers and their students in the process of interaction. To understand the essential connotation of preschool teachers' educational beliefs. The third step is formulation of research question. What educational beliefs do kindergarten teachers hold and display in their work and educational behavior? What are the important factors that affect preschool teachers' educational beliefs and behaviors? What is the thinking propensity of preschool teachers' educational beliefs and behavior? According to the above results, to further explore the impact of the two preschool educators' educational beliefs and behavior factors, explore and analyze their thinking orientation. To conduct a more comprehensive understanding of the research theme, the fourth step is choose the research method. Phenomena in quality research and its hermeneutic perspective. Observation, semi-structure interviews, document analysis. This research used purpose sampling. Here I have written the reason which choosing this kind of sampling method. The participants at choice were two teachers with rich teaching experience in a kindergarten in Liaocheng City. If the sample size is not enough, snowball sampling will be used to increase the sample size. The location and target group selected by the study will be subject to the consent of the participants and ensure that the results of the study are handled anonymously. The data for this study were collected as follows. Observation can go into the things as far as possible by the open viewpoint and the overall angle, and wildly collect the related material in the research site. Interview. Here I write down three types of interviews and propose that this study be conducted with semi-structured interviews. Documents. The documents collected in this study include student files, teaching materials, curriculum plans, and homework of two kindergarten teachers. This research chose to use the spatial theme analysis. The concrete analysis type is divided into 6 steps. On the right side of the PPT, there is a simple explanation of these 6 steps. The first step is familiarization, analyzing and organizing the data collected from the observation, classifying the information collected through the document, and familiar with all the above data. The second step is coding. PDA software is used to encode the data. The third step is generating initial theme, examining the code and explaining some specific content of the research problem. The fourth step is reviewing and developing themes, reviewing whether it makes sense to modify the original theme above. The fifth step is refining, defining, and naming. This is the final refinement of the theme to determine what each theme is about. And the last step is writing up. Usually, the end point of the research is some kind of report, often a journal article or dissertation. Here I list the 4 categories to improve the trustworthiness according to the data I have consulted. They are credibility, transferability, dependability, and conformability. The validity of this study was derived from the data sources of this study are collected from various sources, including long-term on-site observation, participant interviews, relevant personnel in kindergarten's interviews, relevant documents, etc. Faced with the above information, The researchers will carefully record the recording text, and field observation is described in detail. The collected text content is verified by the participating researchers to confirm that the recorded content conforms to the original intention of the participating researchers. Hoping to increase the credibility of this study through the results of various methodological sources. The reliability of this study was derived from the stability of the collected data. This study is based on the way that the researcher is personally involved in the field observation for a long time, plus interviews with the participating researcher and related personnel and document analysis. As the data source of this study, the main purpose is to make the data more stable by collecting different data. References referred to in the above statement are as follows. The appendix is the semi-structured interview outline used in this study. The above is my individual presentation. Thank you to the professor and everyone.